Now, when you think cover shooter, you think obviously Gears of War. But you know, there just isn't enough rocket sliding. So get this piece of trash out of here and make way for Vanquish, which is by far one of the funnest, best balanced third-person shooters I've ever played. There's such an amazing flow between the offense and the defense. It's like if Doom and Gears of War had a third-person baby. Like, holy man, you have the sliding, the bullet time, the jump off an enemy and bullet time in midair. But you have to always be aware of your overheat bar, so you have to strategically mix going Tony Hawk but you are the board, and getting behind cover to recharge and pick off some enemies. Because you are absolutely useless if you are overheated and you're not behind cover. If there are enough enemies or any really tough ones, you are dead. Now you have to pay attention to the overheat bar, because it can go down in a second. Because when you are sliding, that drains bar. When you are in bullet time, that drains bar. When you are firing a laser, that drains bar. And when you are doing all three, the bar will cease to exist in a split second. Now, the weapons are pretty sick. You got the disc launcher, the laser cannon, the lock-on laser, which is literally your own personal artillery squad. But if there is one thing about this game that isn't unique or interesting, it's the visuals. Now, don't get me wrong, the graphics themselves hold up beautifully today for something from the mid-2000s. But it's from the mid-2000s. And back then, color wasn't invented yet, apparently. And speaking of bland, let's talk story now. Oh my god, this is one of the worst and best stories I've seen. Not like Devil May Cry 5, where it flips back and forth all the time. It's more like absolutely nuts at the start, some boring stuff in the middle, and then absolutely nuts at the end. But not as nuts as me asking you to hit that subscribe button, because as everyone knows, bigger number, better person. All I gotta say about the story is San Francisco did not in fact get destroyed by an earthquake, so props to them. But they did get decimated by a Russian space laser, so win and a lose. I'll just leave it at that because you should play this game because there is no excuse because it's only 6 hours long. Yes, this is a very short game, but it is to its advantage because I would have rather have a super compact 5-hour amazing experience than a 30-hour slog of a game. But sadly, for it being such a short game, they reused all the bosses except one at least once, which is very disappointing. Like, come on, it's 6 hours, man. You couldn't make all unique bosses. Now, the characters, though, are both generic and unique. There are 3 main characters, basically. Sam, Burns, and Elena. Sam is the main character who looks eerily close to Jetstream Sam from Metal Gear Rising. Burns the army guy, and Elena the go-here person. Now, they sound generic by themselves, but what's interesting is the interactions between them, especially in the end. Now, again, I don't want to spoil it because you really should pick it up yourself, especially if it's on sale. I'm going to end this video like every gamer would, complaining to the video game company to make me a sequel because I am the only person that matters and my word is law. But seriously, please, Platinum Games, it's been 12 years. This game is too good and too short to not have a sequel. Whoosh.